darling viewers, it's Jen here at Chuck Her Joy, and this time I am doing my top 10 favorite winter book covers. So, these are books off my shelves, the particular editions that I own, that for some reason the book cover says winter to me. I've already done spring, summer, and fall book covers, so I will post the link to each of those in the description below. And honestly, I'm kind of excited to finish off this, round this out, get all the seasons. So, the first book cover that screamed winter to me is Winter by Marissa Meyer. This is the fourth book in the Lunar Chronicles series. The title is literally the season that we're talking about, so I kind of thought I'd add it. Be a little bit funny. Also, I love the glowing thing happening here with the apple, which kind of just reminds me of Christmas lights or having lights on in general. Lots of warmth. And it's reflective and shiny, which reminds me a bit of ice. So it does fit into the topic also, not just being funny with the title. But ta-da! Book one. My next pick also has winter in the title. It is Dead of Winter by James Goss. This is one of the Doctor Who novels. It features the 11th Doctor with Amy and Rory. I love this creepy thing that's happening down here in the fog with like creatures coming out of it and everybody's so pale. So that's what made me, besides the title, think of winter on this one. At least here in Cleveland, we get lots of snow and we have lots of dreary days without a lot of sunlight, and so everything just kind of becomes a blur sometimes in winter. And of course, we all get pasty pale without our sun. So I'm doing a great job of explaining. The explanations are the best part, right? Obviously, winter has snow, at least in Northeast Ohio it does. So I picked Princess in Pink by Meg Cabot. This is one of the Princess Diaries books. And it just has these lovely snowflakes that are adorable because they're not actual real snowflakes. They're like jeweled ones. So, digging that one. Maybe you guys can see this cover, but it is A Breath of Snow and Ashes by Diana Galbadon. This is one of the Outlander books. It has a snowflake on the cover. It's also incredibly shiny and reflective, which is making it really hard to put in the video. Yes, but obviously the snowflake combined with the shiny iciness reminds me of winter. I'll just blind you guys. You don't need to see, but neither do I, honestly. This is actually kind of fun. I love playing with this book cover. Anyway, and on another snow theme, we have Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. This is by Rachel Cohen and David Levithan, and it's got snow on the cover. It's also got a heart on the little crosswalk thing. There it is. So Valentine's Day, tying that in. See, I got all my bases covered. I know what winter is. A snowy day. And of course, we have Little Lady Big Apple by Hester Browne. This is Little Lady Agency book, and she's holding a little snow globe, which is adorable and reflective. I don't know if you guys can tell that. Also, I love this blue hue. It reminds me of winter, with the white. Totally in that color scheme. Going back to the foggy, dreary, not a lot of light theme going on here, we've got Hatter M, The Looking Glass Wars, Volume 1. This is by Frank Bador with Liz Cavalier and art by Ben Templesmith. This is a graphic novel, and I love the art style. Super love it. Scott has a really awesome coat on and his really, really awesome hat. So, ta-da, and more of that blue theme. I love blue in winter. Alright, and then we've got those winter days where all the snow melts, but it's still really dark. And so I've got Miss Peregrines' Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Breaks, which is just dark and creepy. And there's not a lot of foliage. There's not a lot of leaves going on these trees back here, making it also kind of creepy. The dress maybe doesn't fit the winter theme. She's definitely more of a summer dress, but then this is also a peculiar child, so maybe she doesn't get cold. I think she does because I read this book, but, you know, whatever. I've also got Suffer Love by Ashley Herring Blake, and this one, I am not sure if they're supposed to be fireflies or stars, but they look like stars to me. And since we have longer nights and less daylight in fall, we definitely get to see a lot more of the stars. So, ta-da! Why I pick Suffer Love? Also, it's just a pretty book cover, so let's just show it off while we can. Any excuse, right? And speaking of pretty book covers, my last pick is The Crown by Kira Cass. This is one of the selection series books. This is the only selection series book I own, so it became my default. But all of these covers have absolutely gorgeous dresses on them that remind me of these really gorgeous Hollywood red carpet scenes going on there. So, got the Oscars, the Emmys, the Golden Globes, got the BAFTAs. So, all of that type of stuff going on. All the big awards, all the really decked outness. Also, gorgeous lights in the background. Maybe they're snowflakes. Maybe it's all the paparazzi going at her. You could really interpret this however you want. So let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with this list. Do you like my covers? Do you have better ones at home? And feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Help me out a little bit. And peace out. I love you guys and keep reading. Bye.